As I was saying, two things that can destroy the life of a single man that is starting out in life. Number one, pleasure. Number two, liabilities that comes in the form of responsibility. I'm going to start with number two. Liabilities that comes in the form of responsibility. One of the worst things that a young man can do in this life that will destroy you early in this life is to take on responsibilities that is not in direct proportion with your timeline or your season in life. Let me explain it to you. Tell me why a young man that is starting out in business, you know that your business is a responsibility on its own. You are going to be spending money on it because running a business is not cheap, whether you like it or not. By the time you say you want to rent an office space, you say you want to print poster, you are going to be, business will keep taking from you for at least 3 years, 5 years before you can start reaping. Remember that in my previous video, I told you about how your business is like raising a child. First, you nurture the child in your womb. So you are going to be spending a whole lot on the business. That business is a dependent. And as a young man, you have a business that is a dependent. Then you will rent an apartment. And in the name of love, what business do you even have with love when you have a vision to build? When you have a dream to chase? When you have a business to run? What business do you even, what is love, Seth? If you are in your right mind, what business do you have with love? Then in the name of love, you will rent an apartment and carry a full grown up lady, put her in your house, and you'll be taking care of her. That is the only way you can justify your masculinity. That's the only way you can tell yourself that you're a man. You are heading for downfall. And a lot of persons are making this mistake every single day of their lives. They have rented an apartment. They have put a young lady there. And the young lady really do not have anything to offer. The young lady is not a support system. The young lady does not have any kind of cushion base that if something happens to you in your business, you can fall back to. And you are not married to the young lady, but you are taking care of her every single day. See, it is one of the mistakes that you make in your life that if you don't take care, you will continue in that lane till you head towards destruction. You will think that, no, there's nothing there. It's just, I'm just living my life, my normal life. There's nothing there, you know. She's just living with me. We're just cohabitating together. But you remember that as a young man, if you want to cook soup in your house and you live alone, you know you can decide to say, you know what, I don't want to use good meat to cook the soup. I'll just put maybe kanda inside. As a young guy, you can decide to say, I want to live in my house for 1 week, 2 weeks. I'll not buy lights. I'll just manage my life like that. But when you have somebody living in the house with you, it's a different ball game altogether. You begin to realize that it is expedient that you create some level of comfort for the person to be able to live in your house. When you live alone in your house, you can decide to say, you know what, I don't want friends around. I just want to be by myself. So it means I will not be able to entertain anybody. I can just chew bread, sleep at night, wake up in the morning, chew bread, go out, come back at any time. If there's no water, maybe I cannot pump water. I can just go to my friend's place, have my bath, and then move on to the next thing for the next day. But when you have somebody in your house, it's a different ballgame altogether. I'm not saying that love is a bad thing, no. I'm saying when love gets to the point where it begins to take from you, it begins to take the resources that was meant to help you build a destiny, build a vision for yourself, build a business for yourself. That love is dangerous. But when we tell people, they don't listen. I'm the voice of salvation. If you listen to me, you will begin to learn. A lot of persons will not like me. In fact, a lot of ladies will begin to attack me because of this thing I'm telling you now. The best thing you should do now is this. Don't ask anybody for advice. Don't go to anybody. Don't go and say, hey, what do you think I should do? Call that woman for a meeting. Sit down with her. Tell her, say, I am in between building my destiny, building a vision, building my business, and catering for you. I'm not talking about those. There are ladies who will be in your life and they keep adding. It's a different thing. There are people who they are in your life and they keep adding, they add to your life, they add, they give you connections, they give you networks, they open doors for you, they give you ideas that can help you run your business. But there is another type, the other type of ladies. Those ones are there to live a comfortable life. Cut them away from your life. If you want to take your life seriously, cut them away. If they ask you, tell them that Africa landlord said I should come. If you want me to talk about the other reasons why a lot of men who are trying to build something fail, type Africa landlord help my life in the comment section, and I'm going to be dropping another video. See you in the next one.